Hello, my name is Stephen Ostenbrugge, and I am the Executive Director of the Institute of Certified Professional Managers. Today we're going to talk about accounting, not just as a department or function, but as a core leadership skill every business manager should have. Now let me begin by asking the big question. Do you need to know everything about accounting to be an effective manager? The answer is no. You don't need to be an accountant, but you absolutely need to understand accounting well enough to make sound decisions and lead responsibly. Accounting is the language of business. It's how organizations communicate performance, measure success, assess risk, and plan for the future. Without financial understanding of accounting, a manager is essentially flying blind. This does not mean you need to be able to build financial models or run an audit, but you do need to be able to read and interpret core financial documents, like the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statements. So let's break these documents down a little bit. The income statement tells you whether your area of the business is profitable. It tracks revenues, expenses, and net income over a period of time. As a manager, this helps you to know where the money is coming in, where it's going out, and how efficient your operation really is. The balance sheet, the second one, gives you a snapshot of the organization's financial health at a very specific moment in time. It shows you assets, liabilities, and equity. So why does this matter for managers? Because it helps you understand what the company owns, what it owes, and what's left for reinvestment or growth. Then there's the cash flow statement. This one is often overlooked, but it's incredibly important. It shows how cash moves in and out of the business. You might be profitable on paper, but if cash isn't flowing properly, you can't pay your bills. You can't invest in the opportunities as they appear, or weather the tough times when they come. Managers who grasp cash flow can prevent these surprises and steer their teams with confidence. So understanding these documents isn't just a financial team's job, it's your job too. Why? Because almost every decision you make has financial implications. Things like hiring a new employee, maybe launching a new product, maybe investing in some new software that's going to help you do the job better, changing suppliers, scaling your operations. Every one of these choices ties back to costs, margins, budgets, and the return on the investment. Managers who can't read financial statements are at a severe disadvantage. They're going to depend entirely on others for their interpretation, and they may miss the warning signs or opportunities. But managers who are financially fluent, they lead smarter. They ask sharper questions. They make faster, more informed decisions. That's where a certification from ICPM, the Institute of Certified Professional Managers, comes into play. ICPM's certifications are designed to validate the full range of management skills, and that includes your ability to understand financial documents. Just to understand them is one thing, but that allows you also to apply them in real business contexts also. When you're certified through ICPM, you're not just claiming to be a financial expert. You're not claiming that. What you are demonstrating is that you can interpret financial information. You can understand the financial implications of your actions and make data-driven decisions. Whether you're managing a team, a department, or a division, and that can set you apart from everyone else. Certification from ICPM tells the world you're not just managing tasks, you're managing with insight. You're not just meeting goals, you're aligning performance with financial reality. It tells your organization that you understand the financial levers that drive business success and that you're equipped to contribute to conversations about budget planning, cost controls, and operational investments. And in an increasingly competitive environment, that kind of credibility matters. So no, you don't need to become an accountant. But if you want to be a well-rounded, confident, and effective manager, you do need to understand accounting and how it impacts everything that you lead. With an ICPM certification, you validate that capability and gain recognition for the knowledge you've already acquired on the job. You become someone who can speak the language of business, not just in theory, but in practice. Head on over to ICPM.net today to get your certification and validate to those that matter you do know what you're talking about.